Hello. Hope everyone's doing good today. We're having another tool talk. I'm going to try and do a few about some of my favorite tools. And then I'm going to make a little page with some of them today. So let's see if I can't figure this out. Hopefully you see my tabletop. And today I want to talk about this lovely system called the custom cutting system. So you have 4 different sets of patterns available at the moment. They come, you buy it all in pieces. So this comes in a piece. This is the jumbo circle. You can make shapes as large as 11.625 and as small as 8.375 just by using these blades. So these have tracks, these shapes do, and these blades have little prongs. So these little prongs go in the tracks. Let me see if I can get a good view of it. And then you just slide around on your paper or picture or whatever. So the difference between the blades, there's a red, green, and a blue. The red is closest to the shape. The blue is farthest away, and the green is in the middle. So you can see that the prongs are a little bit further away from the blades as you go from red to green to blue. So that's how you get the different shapes. So this one, the jumbo circle, you can get 6 different size circles out of it. Let's see, there's a 90-day guarantee on all their tools, by the way, so you will like it and it will be good. And then they also sell the mats that you can cut on. I have a large mat for my desktop, but when I go to crops, I use my smaller mat. It's a 13 by 13, which is very nice because then your page, your 12 by 12 page fits on it. And you can still see your measurements. So a lot of mats are not this way. That's what sets this mat apart for sure. The jumbo circle is $16. The mat is $15. It's a self-healing mat. What else can I tell you? It has this awesome grid with all these angles on it for cutting all kinds of stuff. And maybe we'll do a class on this mat that needs cleaned really bad. Then we go to the gemstone patterns. These are $16 also. You get all 3 of these. You can cut, 6 times 3, all kinds of shapes, right? 6 times 3 is 18 different size gemstones with these. And then we go to they also have rectangles, which I don't have. There's 3 different size rectangles. Those are also 18 different rectangles. Very handy. And then we go to the circles. There's 3 different size circles, so 18 of those. I use these probably the most. I think they work the best for my pictures. And then last, they have the ovals, and there's 4 different sizes of those. So you get 24 different size ovals ranging from 3/4 of an inch here all the way to 7 1/4 inches on this big one. So that's the breakdown on the tools. Now let's make a page and show you how they work. So I'm going to use this guy, this gemstone guy, and we're going to go on the inside, and I'm going to make as many little hexagons as I can with this. So, and the red blade on the inside, obviously, because we're making hexagons. I know you guys have probably noticed lately, we have the honeycomb border makers cartridge, which is hot right now. We also have, which goes well, all the bee stuff goes well with the Endless Meadows and the National Scrapbook Day stuff. So these little rectangles are going to make perfect additions to my little bee page that I'm going to make. And I'm, like I said, I'm just going to make as many as I can with this. We've talked about the circle maker, the new circle maker, being way easier to use as far as you just don't have to push as hard. It just cuts smoother and easier. The reason I don't like it is, number one, I still need all these other shapes for fun things, but also I like the fact that I can see exactly where I'm cutting with these. And one thing I didn't tell you is when you buy these, you also get these clear cutting guides. That's for the oval, but find the circle one so you can see what I'm talking about. So these cutting guides, you can just lay over your picture. It tells you which shape to use and then which blade to use to get the desired effect. So these come with all the systems too, the different shapes. Okay, back to this. What else was I gonna say about it? So you just put your little prongs in the track, keep your shape in the same spot as well as you can. Sometimes it's hard. You just cut around. And you do have to put a little pressure down. I might need new blades. I feel like I have to push really hard lately, especially on this hexagon, like these tight corners. Kind of doesn't like it. I'm just trying to get as much out of this scrap of brown as I can. I could have got out a whole piece, but I didn't want to. Might be the last one, unless I want a piece of one. Which might be okay. So let's just cut it just in case. Okay. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and a half. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this scrap of white. That's yellow. And we're going to use the green blade this time. And how many did we have to cut? 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and a half or so. And I'm going to use the green blade this time. Same deal, just make sure it's in the track. Keep your shape steady, as steady as possible. And remember, this one's cutting a little further away from the shape. So you don't have, you can give yourself some grace when you're lining it up. So I might line it up like so, where there's, you can still see some of the other one there. But it's okay. 4. I think that'll still work. I always kind of make sure it's all the way cut before I move my shape. That way I can go around again if I need to. And it's nice because these swivel in here. So it goes around the shape easier than the old ones that didn't swivel. Those were kind of unfriendly. These are the new ones, so they kind of swivel around in there and you just don't have to move as much. Let's see, I think we need 2 more. Okay. There's those. And then you can see that what we're going to do is just layer these on top. Make hexagon shapes. There could be journal boxes. Definitely going to need some scissor to trim. I moved a little on my shape apparently. So I'll just trim them mistakes off a little. Together. Oops, it moved. There. This one needs a little trimming also. This one I moved a lot. And I really like to stand up when I'm using this. It gives me more leverage on it, but this one looks pretty good. So does that one. I managed to make some perfect ones. Oh, maybe. Got a little fuzz on it. I probably need new blades, honestly. Those are probably 10 years old. It's got a lot of paper and pictures. We'll give them a little grace. Definitely use the circles the most. And I like making mats similar to this. So the white would be my picture and then the brown would be whatever color mat I want to make for my picture. Cruising right along here. This page is going to be super cute. I'm very excited. I don't quite know what I'm going to do with it yet, but it'll be a great decoration page idea for National Scrapbook Day for sure. All the bee stuff. I'm going to put this on top of this half circle. And I might. We'll just see, because I think that's going to go on the top of the page. So we'll see where it goes before we cut it. All right. So we'll just lay these out onto my page. Hope you guys are seeing everything okay. This is welcome home. And I'm just going to lay these out as best I can here. This half one is going to go right there, somewhere like that. Aren't they cute? Very cute. I wish I had had enough to make a few more, but that's cute. Could put this down here maybe. I like it better up here. Yeah, let's tape it down. Let's go for it. We'll just cut that off here in a minute. I got this idea off the blog. The blog is full of so many creative, fun ideas from wonderful creative ladies. Everybody always says, oh, you're so creative. I'm not. I'm a good copier. I'm an excellent copier. I do have customers that are creative, but I'm really not that creative. I just like to copy. Don't forget about my Montrose crop this weekend on Saturday at the First Presbyterian Church on Niagara. It's 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And if they go well, I'll just keep doing it, but we need another piece of white and a little brown, it looks like. Hold the phone, folks. Digging through my scraps. We're going to get out the border maker system. The good old honeycomb. I just love this system. It probably is the most innovative tool on the market. Okay, we'll just set this aside and we'll go over this again. So the cartridges come like this. It goes in your housing. This is your page. I don't know what they call this. It shows where your page has to go. So you slide this ruler out from underneath this blue page holder and you place your paper in there all the way to the end, fit it in that tray. And then you slam this down and it's a magnet and it holds your paper where it goes. And then these little notches on your cartridge go in these notches on your ruler. Or you can also line up this little notch with these little notches. And you just punch and move down. Love the honeycomb. It makes some cute little hexagons too if you want to be brave and save those scraps, but I am not doing that. Sorry. Just can't do it. All right, and then if you have a piece of paper that might be a little too short for the ruler, which this one is, see, it's not going to hit the magnet. What you do is you put a few sticky notes in there to extend your paper and hold it in the right position. These are called magic strips. They come off of some of the borders and they could be used for all kinds of fun things like tag ribbons and all kinds of stuff. I wouldn't recommend saving them all, but if you're working on a page, you can totally save them for your page, your current page you're working on. You probably don't want to save those little tiny pieces. Get rid of my trash. Okay, so there's our border pieces. And let's get the repositionable out because that's very handy for this type of project. So I got this sticker backer. I used all the stickers on it, and now I'm just going to use my repositionable tape, which is green. And then I'm not fussing with a glue pen or anything on these little tiny pieces. It's a little quicker. And the sticky doesn't stick to the sticker backer is why I use that. Doesn't create a mess on my tabletop. All right, let's put this down. And then we'll do the brown one. I'm going to shadow it a little. Kind of like so. Okay. Now we're going to cut our B. So I'm going to put this aside again. And we need our yellow paper and our black paper. And we're going to use the outside edge of the smallest circle. With the green blade. And this is going to be his little body. Make sure my prongs are in there. Swing around. Make sure it's cut free before I move my shape. And then we're going to do 2 in black with the blue blade. This is the biggest shape. Or it could be the small shape if you're using it on the inside of the shape. Okay. Set that aside. And then we're going to cut one of these guys with the largest oval. And the red blade, we're going to make some stripes for this bee. I think I'd rather have more space. Did that make any sense what I just did? Not really. So I'm just going to separate it like ½ inch or so and move down or move my shape, either or. Just making some stripes for our bee. If you try this project, let me know. Show me your version. Oh, he's going to be so handsome. That's probably enough. All right. We need a stinger. So I think what I'm going to do is decide, first this goes on here. Okay. And then we can decide which stripes we're going to use. Is he starting to look like a bee a little? maybe a little bit. I don't know. Why isn't it? I don't like it. I think we just have to set it on here and go with it. I don't like that one. What about this one? I don't really like that one either. Kind of need like a one right there. Or maybe I just need to spread them out some more. Maybe this one. I don't know why I'm being so picky about this. Because that's what I do. I'm picky. Okay, I like that one. Now we need to figure out what one should go in here. That is a lot of stripes for this bee. I think that's fine. Okay, so now I'm just going to trim a little piece off for a stinger. I'm not going to be too, that's probably perfect. And then maybe some antennas. Make a few little antennas. His antennas are going to be pretty funky looking. Let's start over. That one's a little better. Okay, let's get rid of all this trash. We got to cut one more black circle for his little noggin. We're going to use the inside of the second circle, the red blade. Oh, where'd our stinger go? Oh, shoot. I'll cut one of the antennas off. I threw it away on accident. And the circles, I think, are the easiest shape to cut also. Just swings around there easier. Okay, and next, so there's his body and his antennas, and I'll cut one of these a little bit to make a stinger. Now we need his wings. So we're going to use the outside edge of this smaller heart and the red blade. Let me use this blue paper. We need two of these. Let's see, I didn't make sure it was cut before I moved it. And I still didn't cut it down in that corner. Oops. I'm not gonna get it cut. Now I moved my template. Okay, now we're ready to put him together, I think. I'm I'm gonna move all this to the side and move all this to the side, bring back this guy. Let's glue. I'm gonna glue the stripes on first because I have them where I want them, ish. Repositionable might be a good choice for this, just so you can easily. I don't usually have a problem moving the regular tape runner if it's, you know, while I'm like fairly quickly, I should say, like in this situation. His stripes are a little crooked, but it's okay. He's fine. A little crooked, not spaced very well. He's perfectly imperfect. Right? Oh, see, if you wait a little longer, it's a little harder to move, but I'm gonna trim this off. And then we can put him down on here. And I'm gonna cut the stinger off for him. Now this I might use my glue pen for, because these are little pieces. Hold that there for a minute. Put his head on. Oh, hey, got a little hanger. It's gonna go underneath. Gotta get the tool out. Go. And then his antennas. Oh my gosh, this page is gonna be cute. So you could cut the same shape and the blue blade and you would have your pictures. And then some of them could be journaling boxes and some could be pictures. Inside heart gemstone blue would make that for you. Those are some long antennae. Okay, let's glue his wings on. Oh, I might have to cut one of his wings off a little. Oh, he's so cute. Okay. Then we'll do some embellishing with some stickers and a border. I always try to find stuff that I know I'll use or that fits my pages. I honestly don't know what I would do with this B page, but like I said, that'll be good for showing ideas and decorating for National Scrapbook Day. Since it's definitely buzzworthy. Ha! I put this on the bottom. And let's see. what do we have? In the yard. We have in the yard and a bird cage. I don't know if I really like that idea. We have an actual bird. Welcome. I'm gonna put this here. Make this up here. And let's see, how about here's a welcome home. I'm gonna pop it up, of course. That's cute. I can put this little bird on there. Little birdie. I could hear birds in they get up in my eave by my office. So we have some birds. How about this? Embrace the chaos. No, I like the in the yard. Well, we have welcome home. I don't know. I don't know why I struggle. Kind of like that idea right there. I don't want to do in the yard. Or pride and joy or handmade. Home is not a place, it's a feeling. Living our best life. I think I'll just put these right here and call it good. I'm indecisive and this video is too long. Okay, there you go. Isn't that cute? So cute. Okay, thanks for joining me. If you make this page, let me know. Post it in the comments so I can see your versions. I think he turned out super cute. Hope to see you all soon.